Yeah, we go down anyway. There's probably be a quarter past five then at some stage. Is it open then? I imagine so. What's that? Hopefully it's purpose. Where's the number of meeting though? Happy in January? January 5? Shower back. Lucky to be here. Right, we'll stroll off anyway, right? See you later.
Good evening and welcome to Sydney Parade. It's Monday evening cricket. Pembroke women's seconds are here tonight and they are welcoming North Kildare, first 11 to Sydney Parade. It's a breezy evening this evening. We're expecting maybe there might even be a few drops of rain left or right. .35. Newman Jones and Scott Hayward opening the batting for North Kildare. Kimberly MacDonald opening the bowling from the St John's end. And we're underway. Foot of length, they call through for the single. Yes, big dark clouds in the background. So, certainly not that Simpson sky I so adore here at Sydney Parade. Better ball, but it gets past the keeper. Ash Carthy in pursuit. And the relay throw gets the ball back. 2 taken. Sid's here to commentate tonight. Well, the call was for 2. It went for 4. This is a super start for North Kildare. Yeah, Sid, who effected the most marvellous run out yesterday, and we misidentified him.
It was Sid who did it.
It was Sid who did the fabulous run out yesterday. So much so that somebody has put a clip of it on Facebook. We said it was Naveen, and of course Naveen plays for the 4s.
Oh, that's true.
Good ball from MacDonald. Good running between the wickets for these two. Our umpires at the moment, Claire Shillington in the fetching shorts. Looking at the weather above, it may not have been the right choice. And Shauna Kavanagh has gone more with the long sleeves and long trousers. And neither of them expected to be umpiring. Two were down to do it today. Big black clouds sliding off to Dublin Bay. Good ball and a good shot in response. Ewan Jones and Scott Hayward been down in North Kildare for a few years now. Backbone of the team down there. Lovely little ground. I don't get to many away grounds these days. But the trip down to North Kildare, the canal, the train line, the tree line. Nice little friendly bar, I remember. As I say, been a few years since I was down there in Kilcock. Very nickel then to open the bowling from the nursery end. This one played aerially. Alan McDonald. They were going to take a single anyway, so the misfield cost nothing. Outside off and played away through the covers beautifully. Reaches the rope, boundary, and this is a super start for North Kildare. Runs flowing at this early stage. This one more on the stumps, therefore pulled away to Emma Mullin, fielding down the rugby pitch side. Long boundary out on that side. Just punted into the offside this time. Teammates help each other out. Pembroke women's seconds currently lying third in the table. Not too much cricket left for them now. Nice bit of swing, and Izzy McLean attempted stumping. Welcome to join us this evening. Sid, how are you? Still basking in the glory of the run out?
Absolutely. More so the win, but the run out was a good bit to stick on to.
Oh, the win, as far as the production side of things was concerned, well, you certainly made it exciting.
Yeah.
When you bowled them out for 148, it should have been really a straightforward chase. But thankfully for our viewers, you made it into an exciting one.
Yeah, no international cricket to catch up on in the evenings, so might as well add some tension for a Sunday evening.
Yeah. Well, it certainly did wonders for our viewing figures anyway. Got up to 27 for a fifth team game. They're keen on that single. They're making it easily so far. Yeah, I was just saying, Sid, that the women's seconds are third in Division 2, the Sports Hub Division 2, and North Kildare, they've won 2 of their 9 games and they're sitting second bottom at the moment. So an important game for them. But certainly the thirds, the seconds, if they have any intention of challenging at the end of the season, need to win tonight.
And they've started well. The seconds have been leaking some runs. It's a nice overcast evening. Get it on a good length. A little bit of wind.
Certainly a bit of breeze pushing the clouds across. Some of them looking quite nasty, but luckily for us, they're not falling here. Another single called for, going at the bowler's end this time. That's the difference the direct hit makes.
And good early call there from the non-striker.
These two have been running together really well. They've maximised their return, that's for sure.
And that's been given. And Craig putting the jinx on the runners there. Run out.
As soon as I say
Next
they're
ball.
running well, the next ball is a run out. You're absolutely right. Wow, that was a bit tight, I thought, but
And
Niall will
no
be able to show us.
hesitation. Finger went up straight away. Seemed tight from here.
It was hit straight to the fielder, so it was a brave one to take, but they've taken them before. Clean pickup and quick disposal of the ball.
And that is out.
And yep, she was out. And that's the first wicket down. Kept going. If you could walk from a run out, that was it.
Yep.
Well, that's the end of Newman Jones, and she's gone for 9, I'm going to guess, because she will have got the first one. It was the second one that was the end of her innings. Oh, that'll be more comfortable, I'd say. Hang on. No, it's not, because it won't turn any further than that. Which means that that's upside down. There we go. Try that. That'll be more comfortable. Well, we've finished the headphone adjustments. 18 for 1 off 3. A run of ball so far for North Kildare, but they have lost that wicket. And that has brought Lucy Small to the middle. Now, I've watched Lucy play for North Kildare for many a year. When she first came up through the schoolboys, a tremendously strong stroke player who played, I think she played hockey as well, and as a result had a very good eye for the ball. I always thought that she might have gone on further with her cricket career, but she seems quite happy.
Good line that. And that's gotten some energy back into the Pembroke side there that ran out again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like yours did yesterday. I'm going to keep harking on about this run out.
Yep. I'll take it.
Very
Full toss
neat.
there. Swung away. Easy single. And no backup there. Tried.
Oh, overthrows. The bane of life. Ternier seconds. They've had over 19 of 20. They've reached 179 for 4. They're going well against North County seconds. Oh, this one beats the keeper. Two fielders converge.
Good pick up there. Batters complete a double off that bye. And it's been a suddenly busy period of play. A lot happening.
Another good solid thump of the bat on the ball. Brings forth another run.
And North Kildare here still going at a healthy clip. 6.27. Good line outside off. Left alone.
Nagaya, Shauna Nagaya is the top run scorer for North Kildare. She has 226 runs this year. Top scorer 69. But Lucy Small is right behind her, 225. So just one run in the difference between those two for best run scorer for North Kildare this year. Now, Sid, with 4 overs gone, I'm going to abandon you to your own devices. I have a committee meeting to attend.
Sure.
Obviously, I'll come back with all the news later on. And collective responsibility, that's the phrase.
And that one kept low there. And she'll wait for all the updates for the 27 viewers on our committee meeting soon enough.
Yeah. I'll set up a camera in the committee room.
Nice and full there, right in the block hole. Batter negotiates that safely. Shukla here, first over has started well. Full again, driven. Mid-on collects, and just one off that. Full toss, swung around, right in the gap, places it well, gets a boundary for it. And there's that last minute flick of the wrist. Gets to the boundary fairly quickly. Strong hit that. Driven through the covers. And ends with a dot. North Kildare, 29 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. And despite those boundaries there from North Kildare, Pembroke would have been happy to get the run rate below 6. And seems like a bowling change here. Duffy Mullen marking her run up. Nice smooth run up. Gets it on a decent enough length to start. Knocked down to sweep a cover for 1. Batter has nothing to do with that. Good length. Outside off. Happy to take the dot there. Full again. Blocked right back to the bowler. And we can hear the breeze picking up. Nile panning through this beautiful crown. Lifted over. Strong hit that. A lot of bottom hand in that. Gets it to the boundary. Similar length as the last ball. Just drifting a little bit down leg. Batter lifts it safely over mid-wicket. Full toss. Swings that away for 4 more. Strong base. Swivels through. Gets 4. 2 back-to-back boundaries here. And closes out well with a dot ball. Good over that for North Kildare. 38 for 1 at the end of 6. Shukla continuing. Decent start to the spell. Full again, driven to mid-off. Batter's cross for a single. Turn down towards the boundary. Good field placement there from the skipper. Goes to boundary rider there on the single. That's wide. Cut through. Chase towards third man. Gets a boundary. Was quite wide there. And pierces that gap with this kind of outfield. Great value. Once it beats the infield, it's going to get quicker. Shot again. And gets super low to cut that. Great chase there. Batter there trying to get under the ball to get the elevation right. Scoops it just wide of point. Gets to. That's called wide. Full toss. And this time beats the fielder. 4 more. Full toss, drifting down. Batter places this. Gets 4 more. So both batters here accelerating a bit. Batter lines. Gets a length right on that. Closes out with a single. North Kildare, 52 for 1 at the end of 7 overs. Newman Jones, 21 of 23. Small, 18 of 11. Solid start this from North Kildare. These two batters have put on a good partnership after that run out. Down leg. Chase for fine leg. Called wides. And they run through for 2 more.
Keep going, Jeff. Nice. Good, Jeff.
Block back there. Thought about hitting it. Maybe just dipped. Much fuller line there. Getting the line right on that off stump. Getting it nice and full. Batter blocks it back. Duffy Mullen here. Seem to be starting off slightly down leg, getting her radar back on. That nearly loops onto the stumps. Slightly down leg, batter tries to sweep it. Gets a part of their pad. Almost nicks the leg stump there. Hit again in that gap. Down towards mid-wicket. Gets 4 more. That was a round off. Batter stayed low. Turns it towards mid-wicket. Gets 4. North Kildare. 60 for 1 at the end of 8 overs. seems like a bowling change from the St. John's end. Good start there. Moves in just a bit after pitching. And opens the face towards third man. Gets a single. BT here. Starting well from the St. John's end. Umpire thought about it within the tram lines for the wide there on the dot. In the block hole, kept out, another dot. And smart batting here by North Kildare so far. New bowler. Just trying to get a measure of her. Good length again. In that channel outside off. It's been a good start here for BT. And that looked like a slow one. Finishes that strong. Just one of her first over, BT. North Kildare, 61 for 1 at the end of 9. Batters here having a small chat. And Pembroke really ringing in the changes now. McDonald starts her spell. Gets it straight. Batter swivel pulls that to long leg. Crossover for 1. Slightly short there. Hit wide of mid-on. Mid-on nearly collected that. Good effort. Goes through for 4. Pembroke has kept the energy up despite some good batting from North Kildare. Loopy full toss. Gets it in the top half of the bat. No fielder there. Pops around just behind square leg. They get another single. Full toss down leg. And good bit of fielding there. Swept down to fine leg. Collects. Batters crossover for 2. Good shot that. And good bit of fielding. That one keeps slightly low. Hit towards mid-off. Batters crossover for 1 again. And that's the favored area there.
Pitches.
Lifts it for 4 again over that mid-wicket region. Really peppering that boundary, longer part of the boundary. Waiting for that slot ball and just turning it over the mid-wicket fielder, getting 4. North Kildare 74 for 1 at the end of 10. Piri here started her spell well. Just 1 run off her first over. Back in to continue. And that's been swept down to fine leg. Decent bit of footwork to keep it in the field. Batters crossover for 2. Driven, good bit of work from mid-on. BT here has started well. Good length, right on the stumps. Block back to short mid-wicket. No run there. Newman Jones, 34 of 35. Small, 27 of 20. Good partnership on here for North Kildare. Moving just a bit towards the leg side. Tries to sweep that down again. Only gets the pad. Leg bias given. And big shot up in the air. And well taken there by mid-off. And great wicket there. BT getting a reward for some tight bowling. Bowls it full. Batter doesn't manage to get hold of it completely. Pops up quite high with this windy evening and takes a good catch there mid-off. And there's the replay. Just a bit wider. Not quite there to go for that big hit. And the fielder there takes it very safely. Stable base. Gets right under the ball. Keeps her eyes on it till the very end. Very safe catch. Not great light today. Fairly breezy. Both batters set. Very good catch to take in the circumstances. 78 for 2, North Kildare. New batter in. And BT there closes out with a dot. Good figures halfway into the spell. 2 overs bowled. Just 4 runs conceded, 1 wicket taken. .78 for 2 at the end of 11. McDonald continuing. Good length there, sharp bit of fielding. Keeps it down to a dot ball.
Keep going, Annalyn.
Full over mid-wicket yet again. 4 yet again.
All right, Annalyn, next one.
Really favored part of the field. Maybe Pembroke thinking about moving that mid-wicket fielder to cover that boundary. And the bowler there
Good, Annalyn, that's it.
gets a right line outside off again. Keeps it down to a dot. Has moved
Keep going, Annalyn.
mid on back to long on and slightly wider to potentially cover that boundary. Batter skips down and gets it to that long on fielder for 1. McDonald here
Go, Annalyn.
bowling to her field. Pops up yet again. Tries a bit of a half flick, a half sweep. Doesn't go beyond the 30-yard circle, gets the top edge. Pops up.
Keep going, Annalyn.
Batters get a single from it. And that's lifted towards the same side.
Good effort, Georgia.
Misfield. Newman Jones really stepping on the accelerator here. Nearly collected by the fielder. Just bounces off the palm at the last bit. Boundary to close that out. 88 for 2 at the end of 12, North Kildare. And we got 2 Newman Jones at the crease. PT back into the attack. Has bowled really well so far. Cut away to point.
Nice, Annalyn.
Batters get 1 off it.
Great throw, Ellie. Go, Georgia.
The new batter here doing the right thing, getting the set batter back on strike. She's clearly seeing the ball well by now. Full driven onto mid on. 1 again. Full hopeful appeal there. Goes down to third man. Leg buys. There's the replay.
Go, Georgia.
Hit on the full. Dabbed away to point. No hesitation. Good sharp running there. That LBW shout looked close.
Go, Georgia.
Might be going down leg. Maybe a bit of bat. Low full toss, sometimes the way to go. Hit back to mid-on. No run taken there.
Keep going, Georgia.
Cut down to sweep a cover. One off it. And over bowled. Good over yet again from BT. North Kildare at the end of 13 overs. 93 for 2. BT at the end of her 3 overs. 8 runs conceded, 1 wicket taken. If they get a partnership here, North Kildare may be looking at 160, 160 plus. Pembroke would be hoping some wickets to keep this run rate in check. They've been going at 7.
16 overs.
Even shorter game.
Good bar.
Just been informed, 16 overs, so 130 maybe, that's what North Kildare would be aiming for. Set batter back on strike here. 1 hit away potentially from a 50. As we hear the dot going by. Nicole back in. Good start. Gets the keeper's gloves. Still goes down to third man. Batters get a single off it, called byes. Halfway mark in this over. Been a good one so far for Pembroke. Full again, hit to mid-on, and just a single. And Pembroke has finally blocked that mid-wicket boundary. Lots of boundaries scored there today. Full toss, swept. Well-positioned fielder. Just a single off it. Great over this so far. Can they finish strong? Super economical over there from Nicole. North Kildare, 97 for 2 at the end of 14. Last 2 overs to go. Newman-Jones, tantalizingly close to her half-century. 46 of 46, been a very good innings. Full toss, turn down to fine leg. Fielder keeps it down to 1. Whaley here, starting her spell, bowling the penultimate over. Call no ball. Brave to bowl your first over at this stage of the game. Full toss. Turn down to that leg side boundary. Replay there. Starts on middle. Starts just going towards leg. The batter makes sure to get plenty of bat in that. Gets it to the boundary. Better length. The non-striker there. On an aggressive start. Once that single, keeps it down to a dot. Good comeback there from the bowler. Full again. Well bowled, well fielded. Good bit of running. Overall, good cricket. And good bit of captaincy that moves mid-wicket back. And good bowling. Newman Jones. 47 of 48. Could tell. Really wanted strike. Whaley here. Tries a bit of variation. Called buys. And that's the over bowled. Pembroke would be happy with that over with only one boundary conceded. North Kildare, 105 for 2 at the end of 15. Last over coming up. The Newman-Jones pair here. Might want to make sure that the 50 is accessible to the batter that's been batting so well so far. 105 for 2, kicking off the last over. Short, pull down, 2 mid-wicket. Does their job. Puts the set batter back on strike. Or in fact, changes it around. 48 of 50. Batter on strike, 10 of 13. Are they going to go big or turn the strike over? Good shot there. Swept down. Clean bit of fielding. McDonald here comes back. Has started well. Final over. 2 balls bowled. 2 singles. Newman-Jones 48 of 50. And pierces the infield. Just towards the extra cover boundary. That's the 50. Excellent innings here by Newman-Jones. Really kept this innings for North Kildare going. Very good partnerships. Has accelerated at the right time. Peppered that mid-wicket boundary. Well-deserved half-century. And now, really stepping into it. Newman-Jones. Another boundary. Driven very strongly towards the long off boundary. They've got protection there. Fielder has no chance. 56 of 52 now. 10 boundaries in that. Strike rate of 107. Slightly slower. Good comeback from the bowler after those 2 boundaries. pulls the length back, takes some pace off. McDonald here. Last ball of the innings. North Kildare, 115 for 2 at the end of 15.5. Full. Lifted towards that favored boundary. Fielder gives chase and manages to cut it off. Thinking about 3. Sent back. And close out with a 2. And North Kildare there ends their innings 117 for 2 at the end of the 16 overs. Reduced game today. Newman Jones, excellent half century, 58 of 54. Given company by the other Newman Jones at the end of the innings, 11 of 14. And huge round of applause there from the dressing room. There's the scorecard. Treating their batters. Rosie Newman-Jones opened the batting, carried the bat through the innings. 58 of 54. And the bowling scorecard here. Plenty of bowlers used. BT, super economical. Nicole ended fairly well. Some bowlers getting some tap. Only 2 wickets taken. 1 a run out after a good bit of running by the opening batters. And a pretty strong curse by Craig on comms. And that brings us to the end of the first innings. North Kildare won 117 for 2. We'll be happy with that total. We have some dimming light. We'll take our break and we'll be back for Pembroke trying to chase 117. See you, folks. And hello, folks. We're back here. Quick change. Trying to save some decent light to play. Back in for the Pembroke innings. Pembroke needing 118 of 16 overs at 7.38. McLean and Mullen opening the batting. North Kildare. Newman Jones starting with spin. Cut towards the covers. Newman Jones definitely warmed up after that innings, taking the new ball straight away. Slightly wider, tries to pull that, goes past the keeper, called byes. Good early call there. Hit to the fielder, but Pembroke managed to get another one off it. Cut backward a point. They've got cover there. Batters get two. Good strong arm there from the outfield. And that's in the slot. Hit towards mid-wicket. All along the ground. Very good shot that. Fielder gives chase. Ball just keeps getting quicker. Gets a boundary for it. There goes. Pitches on off. Turns just a bit towards the middle. Batter goes with the turn. Bisecting that field. And gets a bit of bounce. Thought it was there to cut. Collected by the keeper. Brisk start here from Pembroke. Nine for no loss at the end of the first over. Pembroke should be happy with that start. Newman Jones, 1 over bowled. And from the clubhouse end, we have Small taking the ball. Off the pitch, called wide. Just 2 steps. Locks up. This time a little bit quicker, still wide. Direct hit from third man. So a few extras to start with by Small. This time overcompensates maybe. Down leg. Towards the leg side again. Batter lets it go past them and then just guides it along into that gap for 4 more. Very wide, going wider, nearly hits that outside of the pitch. Again, all along the ground. Gets it right in the gap. Gets another boundary. Looped right on the stumps. Sweeps that. Good field placement, just keeps it down to 1. That could have been interesting if the batter missed there. Loopy again. That long leg fielder has been kept fairly active there. Good bit of backing up. Gets a quick throw back in. And there you go. Gets the line right. Gets the length right. Mullen there. Trying to drive that across the line. Gets the nick and safely taken by the keeper. And there's the replay. Gets the line spot on. Feet a bit away from the ball. Gets that nick. Loops up. Well taken there. Pembroke. 18 for 1. Small. Wicket in her opening over. Good start here for North Kildare. Pembroke should be happy with the run rate. Maybe not so much with the wicket. Whaley into take strike. Waits on it. Nice straight bat. Small definitely getting her radar right for the latter part of that over. Two overs bowled. 18 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Whaley, the new batter in. McLean has faced 3 so far. Short block to short cover. Dot ball. Newman Jones. That's well played. Pulling that down towards long leg. Good bit of work in the outfield. Gets a throw back in quickly. Keeps the batters down to 1. Whaley now on strike. Splices that towards third man. Chase on. Point fielder going for it. Relay throw. Batters comfortably take 2. Newman Jones here making some small adjustments to the field. And that's bowled. Kept low. Whaley trying to pull that. Might have gotten an under edge. Or did it just sneak through? Wickets in back-to-back overs. And there's the replay. Thank you, Niall. Right on the stumps. Kept slightly lower. Crashes into the stumps. Whaley there trying to pull that to the short boundary. Newman Jones going through the shot. Two early wickets here for North Kildare. And that's bowled again. Newman Jones getting that to land on a perfect length. Celebrations for North Kildare. And Newman Jones here on a hat-trick. Half century to start carrying the bat through the innings. And there's the replay. Outside off. Turns in, hits the top of off. Trying to block that on the up. Lovely bit of bowling there. Pembroke, fair bit of trouble now. 21 for 3 at the end of 2.5. Newman Jones on a hat-trick. I'm sure some of our more seasoned commentators would know of instances in this division where we've had the same player score a half century and take a hat-trick potentially. No change in the field, nothing too attacking, just a bit tighter. Hat-trick ball coming up from Newman Jones. And turns that around the corner towards square leg. A run taken. Very good over that for North Kildare. Pembroke, 22 for 3. At the end of 3 overs.
I took Roy as a hat-trick ball.
Yeah. And there's the hat-trick ball. Turns a bit too much. Gets the edge. Maybe with a test match, a forward short leg, a backward short leg. And then hoping those fielders latch onto it. Bowling change here from North Kildare. From the clubhouse end. McLean on strike. Bowen on the non-strikers end. North Kildare's brought their field in fairly tight. Goes through the keeper. Wide called. Wide again. Newman Jones from the other end. Recalibrating her run up there. Full toss there, and McLean hits that towards the favored boundary for this entire game. Gets 4. Good strong hit. Got plenty of that. Stayed low to get the elevation right. And it goes towards the whitish mid-wicket boundary. Down leg this time. Tries to sweep it. Called byes. Collected by shot third. This game going at a frantic pace for the last couple of overs. Well bowled that. Guides it just backward a point. For 1. Well batted there. Nice and tight line, right on the stumps, blocked back to that very tight short mid-wicket fielder. No run to be had there. And Pembroke wouldn't mind a couple of overs of just sixes or sevens. One boundary, a few singles, rebuild a partnership. Full length, guided past point. And they take two. Good confident running. Full toss. Good effort there in the deep. Goes right through them. Get 4 runs for it. End of 4 overs. Pembroke 37 for 3. We see that picturesque side. Golden hour there. Just a bit of the sun sneaking through. Those gray clouds on our right there. And Newman Jones back in. 2 wickets in the previous over. Gets that to turn just a bit. Cut safely towards point. Batters take a single. Well played. Very tight run that. Direct hit. Could have been a lot of trouble for Pembroke. We just saw that equation there. Pembroke only needing 6.77. Gets that bounce again, tries to cut it, goes through the keeper. Shot third, offers chase. And batters crossover for 2. Bye is called. As the dart trundles past us. North Kildare would dearly love another wicket here. Guided again to point. Good bit of running, no hesitation. Aggressive start there. Batters take another single. Tossed up just a bit. Prods at it. The keeper was interested just for a bit. Very fine third man there. Wrapped in the pads. Over bowled. McLean and Bowen kicking off this partnership for Pembroke. Pembroke at the end of 5 overs, 42 for the loss of 3 wickets. McLean 15 of 13, Bowen 4 of 5. Newman Jones after the half century, 3 overs bowled, 15 runs conceded, 2 wickets taken, including being on a hat-trick. Pull down. Mid wicket. Strong throw right back to the bowler's end. Newman Jones here from the clubhouse end. Continuing with a bit of medium pace. Again, guided into that gap between point and third for one. Good risk-free batting here from Pembroke. Cut to point again. Take a single again. Very good running so far by the batters. Slightly short. Doesn't get hold of the cut shot. Dribbles back to the bowler. Dot ball. High full toss there. Call no ball. And swung away. And there's the replay. Starts outside leg. Nearly shoulder high. Batter nearly baseball hits that wide of the fielder. Gets 4. No ball called. Five runs there. And that required run rate that was nearly touching 7. Back to 6.5. Full toss again. Swung away towards the mid-wicket boundary yet again. This time a bit straighter. Batter hits this while staying nice and low. Fielder nearly stops that. Gets their hands on it and it goes past. Full line there again. Glance down to long leg. Just a single off that. End of 6 overs. Pembroke 55. 3 wickets down. McLean 25 of 18. Bowen 6 of 7. Pembroke needs 63 more from 10 overs at a reasonable run rate of 6.3. They're currently going at 9.17. Well played that. Newman Jones back in for what would guess is the last over of her spell. Bowling out. Cut firmly. Sweeper cover. Can't stop that. Get 4 more. McLean here now. Moves on to 25 of 19. There's the replay. Good bit of footwork. Presses down. Rocks back. Gets on top of the ball. Gets it for 4 more. Fielder tries a bit of footwork. Doesn't work out. Might be a transfer window bargain with the football season. And good cricket that. Cuts it down to backward point. Gets a single right after that boundary. Puts Bowen back on strike. That's cut quite firmly. Gets it past backward point. They think about the two, decide against it, and probably the right thing to do. There's 3 fielders that converged on that, and they got the throw back in pretty quickly. Excellent shot that. Gives herself a bit of room. McLean really stepping on the gas here. 30 of 21. Makes some room. Sweeps it firmly. Gets it right between those fielders there. And they've moved long on a bit wider for that shot now. Excellent cricket there. Another single after the boundary. Pembroke, 66 for 3 at the end of 7, and there's the replay for the boundary. Gives herself a bit of room. Clean strike of the ball. 2 bounces into the fence. Pembroke building a bit of momentum here after that double strike over. End of 7 overs, 66 for 3, going at 9.43, and that required run rate has now dipped below 6. Still 52 to get. North Kildare here. Bowling change. Taylor. And that loops up. They try and sweep it. Gets the edge and bowled there. McLean was looking good. 35 of 23. And Taylor gets a wicket off their first ball. Loops up way above the eye line of the batter. There's the replay. That was just tossed up. And that would have been missing the stumps. Gets a nick from outside leg. Goes on to hit leg stump. Was trying to hit that beyond the dot line. Unlucky there. Good bit of batting by McLean. Was looking set. And just as we say, Pembroke building some momentum. Another wicket falls. Interesting game this. Pembroke 66 for 4. Taylor opens her spell with a wicket. Tossed up again. This time keeps it all along the ground, turns it towards mid-wicket. Strong throw back in. 1 run taken. BT off the mark. Pulled a good spell, BT. And that one just super slow. Dot ball there. Called wide. And it can be difficult to hit the ball at this pace. Really need to keep your eyes on it till the moment of impact. Cut nicely there. Gets a bit closer to the pitch of the ball to get that momentum, because the pace of the ball is not giving you any momentum. You see it getting tossed up from where we're at. It's nearly above the side screen. It's coming down like a javelin, just at a slower pace. And just goes over the top of off stump there. And that goes wide. Called wide. Polo has a bit of a chuckle. And that one goes right through. Absolutely no pace on it. The batter is waiting for the ball to come through. They probably played their shot 3 times over till the ball gets to them. They tried delaying the shot. Still wasn't delayed enough. Went early. Good over that for Taylor. Wicket off it. 4 runs conceded. Pembroke, end of 8 overs, 70 for 4. That's the first over without a boundary in a while. North Kildare, like that. And very manageable equation right now. 48 needed from 8 overs at 6. Going at 8.75, 6 wickets in hand for Pembroke. Carr coming in to start her spell from the St. John's end. Wide, called wide. A little bit of sun just about cracking through the clouds here. Bathing that pitch in some better light. Batters might like that with how slow the ball is coming through. Much better length that. Gets a bit of bounce too. Pound just lets it go through to the keeper. No shot offered. Full toss. Right back to the bowler. Another dot. Lovely line that. Getting it just to bounce a bit more. Pawan offered some good company to McLean to get that partnership going. She's now the more established batter. Been on the crease for a bit more than 2 overs. Faced about 14 balls. Appeal there. Seemed like it was going down leg. And we can catch that on the ground mic. North Kildare there having a small discussion about how it seemed to be down leg. Hits that well and gets a boundary. Well hit that by Bowen. Gets it past the fielder at long leg. There's the replay. Keeping her eyes on the ball. Making sure she turns it around the corner. Gets it past the fielder. 9 overs bowled. Pembroke 75 for the loss of 4 wickets. Bowen now moves on to 12 of 16. BT on 1 of 3. Pembroke needing 43 of 7 overs. North Kildare here potentially looking for wickets. Little bit of an off-cutter that hit towards mid-off. Good bit of footwork from the mid-off fielder. Keeps it down to 1. Newman-Jones has been expensive so far. Comes back in for her 3rd over. Dot ball, outside off. Pawan lets that go. And can afford to do that, really.
Really?
Full. Low full toss. Bit of footwork again. Batters get a single. Brings PT back on strike. Short ball popped up in the air. Lands right between mid-wicket and mid-on. Another single. Bit quicker that down leg. Pawan tries to turn that around to the fine leg boundary. Misses. Still a tight game. This can go either way. Last ball of the 10th over. Short. Run through again. And Newman-Jones. 3 overs bowled. 31. No wickets. Pembroke at the end of 10, 79 for 4. Need below 40 now. Need exactly 39 from 6 overs at 6.5 and over. North Kildare hoping for 2 wickets. Pembroke maybe hoping for 2 boundaries.
Looking out. So I have lots of pictures of this dead face.
Carr continuing from the St. John's end. Wide down leg. Called wide. Pawan there. Wanted to get that towards the clubhouse for 4. Misses it this time round. Wide called. Down leg again. Pawan looking for that short boundary near the clubhouse yet again. Misses this time round.
To be honest, I wasn't even getting it for her. From your daughter.
And this time, Pawan gets it. And goes through the fielder for 4. Much needed boundary that for Pembroke. And she's favored that shot there and played it well. Takes it off the stumps. Makes sure to keep her eyes on the ball till the very last minute and turns it around the corner towards that square leg boundary. And this time tries again.
And I remember that because we filmed those
Wrapped in the pads. Good ball to hit down to the boundary. Pawan might be disappointed. Likes that area. And this time, gets a bit of bat on it. Fine leg fielder keeps it down to 1.
Yeah, that's the conditional future.
Down leg again. Goes through the keeper. Bye is called. And that's 11 overs bowled for North Kildare. 86. 4 down. Pembroke going at a healthy clip of 7.82. They need 32 from 5 overs at 6.4.
So Maurice's phone. Yeah. Yeah. Or the phone of Maurice. Yeah. Or the phone Marisa is having.
Newman Jones
That you were having upon you.
gets that down leg, goes through the keeper, well collected. Call no ball. Over the waist. Full toss there. 2 runs for Pembroke to kick off this over from Newman Jones. Cuts that straight to short cover. And that's been given out. It seemed like the bowler released the ball before breaking the stumps. But it's been called. There's the replay. Slightly short ball. Punches it to the short cover fielder. Gets it back in to the bowler. And the bowler has broken the stumps, maybe with the ball, maybe with the hands. The umpire has a cleaner view, being closer to the stumps. Pawan there might consider herself a bit unlucky. Was going well. Another replay there. And collected cleanly, tossed up to the bowler. And
Pretty much perfectly blocked.
yeah. And the runner blocking the view there. Fair play to the umpire. Full toss again. Called no ball again. Swung down. Duffy Mullen and BT now would want to take Pembroke home. North Kildare would love another wicket. Duffy Mullen practicing some footwork right after the shot. Wanted to hit that towards the cover boundary.
So in America, carry out, a carry out would be like a bit more, sometimes it's around that.
That's well driven. Gets it past mid-off. Mid-on offers chase. Excellent bit of fielding. Dives. Relays that to the mid-off fielder. Mid-on fielder doing really, really well there to cover their partner at mid-off, who's extremely tight. Duffy Mullen gets a 2 with a solid drive down the ground. Straight through. They run through. Shy at the stumps. Bit of backing up. Batters thought about the overthrow. Quick cleaning up by the backup fielder. Gets a throw in, and for good measure, just throws it at the batter. Immediate apology, obviously. Big swing of the bat. Gets the inside edge. And good bit of running there. Aggressive running. Putting pressure on the fielder. Get 2. Few fielding changes there. Fine leg probably being moved back. Big swing again, aiming for that mid-wicket boundary. That's been the favored boundary for both teams. And there's the worm shot. Pembroke mostly staying above North Kildare with their run rate. Those 2 wickets in the same over, the third over, would have been a potential hit to their run rate, but they just kept going upwards, have maintained a healthy gap with that North Kildare run rate. (23 from 4), 5.75. Punch to the sweeper cover. Well played that. And good bowling to their field. That's just 1 taken. Maybe North Kildare wants to cut off those 1s at one point. Carr continuing. Hits that towards the long leg boundary. Good bit of fielding. Sharp throw. Keeper misses. And they take a quick overthrow. Really scampering through, putting pressure on the fielders there. Full lifts that towards the boundary. Excellent shot. Clean hit that. No fielder there. Very safe shot. Clears that front leg. Pot sweep, pot slog. Gets 4. Sweet connection there from BT. And again, this time over extra cover. Just wide of mid-off. Fielder gives chase. Good relay throw there. Pembroke get 2 more. Now only need 14. Down leg called wide. North Kildare still cheering their bowlers, keeping the energy high in the field. Three overs and a bit to go. Pembroke need 13. They would hope it's done. And hits that well. Good bit of fielding, keeps it down. Excellent running. Take 2 there. And good bit of backing up. They did think about the third very briefly. Excellent running there. Good shot. Good bit of cover by the fielder. Beatty hits that up in the air. And well taken that. Is that the twist that North Kildare was hoping for? Really well taken. Short ball. BT was looking good. Wanted to end this game quickly. Really safely taken catch that. There's the replay. Short. Outside off. Tries to whack it over mid-wicket. Doesn't get enough leverage to go over that fielder. Gets caught at mid-wicket. Good innings that though. Get some warm applause. Seems slightly irked by not finishing the game. Good to see that. New batter in. North Kildare. Quick team discussion. Reset a strategy maybe. 107 for 6. 4 wickets in hand. They need 11 of 3 overs. And Niall here calling upon the rain gods.
No, I just wonder if that's why they're being so slow.
McDonald comes in to give Duffy Mullen company. Quick reset. North Kildare might feel that they have a sniff here. One more wicket. And suddenly, the pressure shifts. Tight field. Moving a bit further out. Trying to close down those easy singles. Taylor continues. Loopy. Called wide. The batters here will need to generate their own pace. There's no pace on the ball. Loops it up. Cuts it. And with no pace there, just goes down to the sweeper cover for 1. Batters trying to move before impact to generate their own momentum there. Tossed up yet again. And McDonald wants to handsomely square cut that. Just bounces over the bat. Looped up again. This time off the pitch, called wide. Can be difficult for the batters to remain focused in a situation like this. Wide again. And now, if the bowler manages to get one on the stumps, you don't want to be impatient. Wide again. Pembroke now needing 6. Hits that hard. And McDonald there gets a boundary. Loud applause there from the Pembroke dressing room. Nearly off the pitch. Makes sure that it's lifted over that fielder. Rushes through to the boundary. Looped up yet again. Hit right back. And they've gone for the double. Great bit of running there. And that is the victory for Pembroke. Pembroke 2 here. Chases down North Kildare's 117. With overs to spare. All-round contributions. An over with a hat-trick chance. Players cross over to shake hands. Play a game played in great spirit. Moments where it could have gone either way. McDonald finishes 6 of 3. Duffy Mullen 5 of 5. Players cross over. And that's Pembroke winning by 4 wickets. North Kildare finishing batting first, 117 for 2. Excellent half century from their opener, who also closed out with some great bowling figures. And that's the North Kildare scorecard. Rosie Newman-Jones, 58 of 54, carried the bat through the innings. Small, good company, 27 of 21. And North Kildare ending at 117 for 2 at the end of 16. Pembroke using plenty of bowlers. Beattie, Nicole, the most economical. Only 1 wicket taken, 1 a run out. And North Kildare would have thought that's a good total. Pembroke, Izzy McLean, 35 of 24, started excellently. Contributions from all through the order. Bowen, 19 of 26. Beattie, 16 of 15. Duffy Mullen, 5 of 5. Pembroke takes that match. And for North Kildare, Newman-Jones, 2 for 26 in 4 overs. Pick of the bowlers in that sense. The rest of the bowlers got some tap. Did get wickets. But well played there to North Kildare 1 and Pembroke Women's 2. Pembroke takes this match, and that is our match summary. 117 for 2, chased down in 13.4 overs by Pembroke. Izzy McLean, excellent innings. Rosie Newman for North Kildare, 58 of 54. Takes 2 wickets to back that up as well. Pembroke winning this by 4 wickets. And Craig, who signed off earlier, says, thanks, Niall. Thank you for the coverage, as usual. And this is Sid saying, that's all, folks. Enjoy the evening, and we shall see you again.